Picture this. You're sitting at your kitchen table on a Sunday morning. Your coffee's getting cold. Your laptop is open, and you're staring at your bank account. You make good money. Your partner makes good money. Combined, you're pulling in over 6 figures. You should feel rich. You should feel secure. But instead, you're $300 away from overdraft. Again, you scroll back through the month. Daycare, 2 car payments, student loans, the mortgage, groceries that somehow cost $400, subscriptions you forgot you had, a dinner out here, a Target run there. Nothing crazy, nothing reckless, just life. And then it hits you. Your parents raised you on one income. Someone stayed home, and somehow they had a house, a car, family vacations, and they weren't drowning. You've got 2 incomes, and you're broke. What the hell happened? Here's the thing. You weren't outspent by laziness or ignorance. You were engineered into this. The entire economy restructured itself around the 2-income household, and it didn't make you twice as rich. It made you twice as vulnerable. This is the 2-income trap, and once you see it, you can't unsee it. Your brain never saw it coming because your brain is terrible at noticing slow systemic change. It's wired to spot threats, not decades-long shifts in how money works. So when families quietly moved from 1 income to 2, it felt like opportunity, like progress, like freedom. And it was. But the market noticed too. When household income doubled, prices recalibrated to match it. Housing, childcare, healthcare, education. Every major cost of middle-class life rose to absorb what families could now afford. You didn't get richer. You just paid more for the same things. Imagine 2 neighbors bidding on the same house, both making $50,000, and the house sells for $150,000. Now imagine both incomes jump to $75,000. The house doesn't stay the same price. It jumps too, because everyone can afford more. That's the trap at the macro level. And once you need both incomes, you lose flexibility. Then the dominoes start falling. Childcare alone can cost $15,000 a year per kid. 2 kids? That's $30,000 after tax. 2 jobs means 2 cars, 2 payments, 2 insurance policies, more gas, more repairs. Then come the convenience costs. Less time means more spending. Takeout, delivery, paid help. And then there are the work costs, clothes, commuting, coffee, lunch. Finally, taxes. That second income is taxed at your marginal rate, not your lowest one. So that $50,000 salary, after taxes and expenses, maybe $10,000 is actually left. $10,000 in exchange for 40 hours a week, lost time, stress, and rigidity. And once you built your life around both incomes, you can't quit. The mortgage, the cars, the school district, the loans, they all assume both paychecks keep coming. That's the trap. And it didn't happen by accident. Housing prices exploded because banks realized families could borrow more. Tuition exploded because loans expanded. Lifestyle creep filled the gap between income and freedom. The system is designed to stretch your spending to match your earnings until nothing is optional. You're not bad with money. The definition of middle class was rewritten around you. So how do you escape? You stop letting 2 incomes dictate your life. You aim to budget on 1 income and bank the other, even if it takes years to get there. You calculate what the second income really nets after all costs. You resist lifestyle inflation and let your spending lag behind your earnings. You question every default you've been handed, from 2 cars to full-time daycare to the biggest house the bank says you can afford. And you build an escape fund because options are the real form of wealth. The 2-income trap isn't about not working hard. It's about an economy that absorbed both incomes and left families more fragile than before. Financial freedom isn't about making more money. It's about needing less. It's about making both incomes optional, not mandatory. And once you see that, you can finally start playing a different game.